Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Red Sox versus Mets Major League Baseball matchup on Saturday, July 22nd, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK to get 15% off your purchases of $19 or more, including our yearly packages, Christmas and July specials, which are going on right now. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club, and this is geared towards large bankroll players. Call the toll-free number on the website, text the number on the website, see if it's for you. But let's get to this one. Red Sox taking on the Mets. It's Jimmy Paxton on the mound for the Red Sox, Max Scherzer on the mound for the Mets. And for the Mets, it's do or die time. And I got to say, with Buck Showalter as your manager, probably going to be doing some dying. And the thing is, I think, the Mets even in deeper trouble than we even, think about on a higher level, because Buck Showalter was the manager of the year last year in the National League. So you are stuck with this loser, and that means big time problems. Means you are not going anywhere, and you've got a massive payroll to deal with. It's not like we haven't seen coaches that have won Coach of the Year, Manager of the Year 1 year, gone to the Super Bowl in football, get fired after the next season. We see it happen plenty. Doug Peterson was run out of Philadelphia a couple of years after winning a Super Bowl there, or a city that hadn't ever won a Super Bowl before. The thing is that we look at the we look at this Mets team, and we look at this roster, and we look at this lineup, and we say, how is this team not good? Francisco Lindor, a player that anybody would want, and he makes a ton of money. Pete Alonso, best home run hitter in baseball right now, at least one of them, right? I mean, this team is stacked. These are just a couple of guys. There's not a guy in the Mets lineup they're just like, all right, here's our easy guy out. But meanwhile, they continue to disappoint. The other side of this one, we look at this Red Sox pitching staff, and there's not a guy in this pitching staff that you say, oh man, this is our stopper, this is our guy. Chris Sale, but we saw him earlier this season. He pitched really well. We haven't seen him since, and now it's back to the same Red Sox type rotation that we saw last year. But what's the difference? The Red Sox continue to win games. They have struggled against National League teams. There's no really any way about it, but the Mets have struggled against everybody. And it seems just when the Mets got some momentum before the All-Star break, oh man, they lost that momentum just as much. It's hard to believe that the Mets are the fifth worst team in the National League. When you look at the overall standings, they're behind the Chicago Cubs, just 3 games ahead of the Pittsburgh Pirates. I mean, that's how bad this Mets team is. I gotta say, I have zero faith in the New York Mets. I think the roster's loaded. I think the players are great. This team just can't win games. I'm going to take the Boston Red Sox, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.